So the supplement here is, it's just been revealed to you, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that rigged elections have occurred. And the reality here is, my name is Michael Crosby. I'm running for president. My name is not Donald Trump. And I have evidence to put people in prison for the rest of their life. More than 10,000 acts of violence have occurred against my campaign. The vehicles needed to do the hard work of processing, to do the cutting edge, bringing you the new science, the decades of hard work to bring this great science, to put a 24/7 government online, to stop people from discriminating against you, building your own home with your own hands and being guaranteed financing because you need shelter over your head. That means you have to be guaranteed this construction loan and completion bond insurance, even if you don't have a job, because this is called basic needs of a human being. Now, obviously, we are in a state of emergency. In fact, multiple emergencies. We've been there. We know we've been there. We have people that are calling for arms, that are stating that they are loyal to be placed and questioned in lie detector systems. And they would stand up and dare to say, how dare you people and any other branch of government to step forward with a lie in your mouth against us? Because you will all be placed in the donut if we have to force you in to do it. We are going to restore the Constitution of the United States. We are going to be taking parties into custody. We are going to be pressing treason charges on people. We are going to be enforcing the edicts of the Constitution of the United States. We're going to thoroughly examine parties, when necessary, in fMRIs, surrounded by psychologists and psychiatrists, to interpret the data to see what is this monster's problem. We're going to do this, and anybody that attempts to stop us would be denying a specialized constitutional right to take off items from the books. The Constitution is clear. You can't do that, to even utter for their removal. That means any action against it is the death penalty. It is a wise, balanced system of perfection. It is for the candidate to say what modifications are done to the court, to the candidate's panel on treason, the presidential candidates panel on treason, which of course can handle other matters. So people, you're obligated. It's here. The Constitution has provided this rare, wonderful window to overhaul the Constitution. This means Constitution Convention, because the candidate calls for it. The candidate modifies the wise choice in the allowance zone of whatever is deemed necessary and puts forth fMRI. So for all understanding, in effect, it is a wiser tool to use than torture. Therefore, rather than torture, we're using fMRI lie detectors to get an information and confession. Modernism has also changed certain determinations. Treason does not have to be witnessed by two people. It only needs to be witnessed by one person, the person that has the information extracted out of their head through an fMRI. But it requires people wise enough to say there is reason to believe. Reason to believe. Respective to RICO and RICO seizures, The understanding under law repeatedly being utilized is the reason to believe. The reason to believe that the parties are involved in crime or that a crime has been committed, and this is established by an explanation. It is one of the core understanding of the nature of law. We must protect law. These people who are falsely claiming to be part of law, they're not part of law. They're part of the problem. So the obligation now to citizens is to understand what's going on, to participate as they are requested, especially if they're sequestered, to apprise themselves of what the truth of these various matters are, to discipline themselves. So if you have to put the tea down, the punch down, the hard liquor, or set the joint aside, well, that's what you're going to have to do. This is important. This is called elections. And this time we have extra proceedings that have to be dealt with because we have people who have committed treason, and we have to stop darkness from ruling over not just this country, but the world. We can never, ever allow it to happen again.